Merci Isolina, bonjour.
Thank you, Isolina.
Mesdames et messieurs.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Effectivement, nous avons un plaisir toujours renouvelé de vous accueillir à la
Well, indeed.
pour ces
We
rituels
always are very happy to welcome you here
organisés
at the ACP House
consistant à apporter des informations
for our regular ritual
d'actualité
of information sharing
aux acteurs de la coopération
with
des États d'Afrique, des Caraïbes, du Pacifique,
actors of the cooperation between the African, Caribbean, and Pacific Group and the European Union,
notamment dans ce qui concerne le domaine du développement agricole,
and to
performant, à être plus
help
réactif par rapport à la réalité.
to
Nous sommes
improve
toujours ravis de le faire.
our responses in the area of agriculture, food safety.
Encore plus avec
We're happy to be here with our partners from the European
avec ces
Union.
thèmes encore mieux.
There's some we like more than others,
La
but
C1,
we're happy to see our colleagues from C1,
le chef d'unité qui
the head of
est
unit,
encore présenté comme directeur par intérim de la direction C,
who is
qui l'a
supposed
récemment
to be
laissé
the interim director.
tout aussi compétent que lui et compétente que lui, je dirais.
Well, I think he's moved on and left the job to someone just as competent as himself. And he's always worked really well on this. So I'd like to thank the partners who have agreed to be here this morning to help us shed light on the issues at hand.
Par rapport à l'Afrique, mais vous ne serez pas étonné que, étant à la maison ACP,
Now, we're looking at these issues in Africa now. But as you know, this is the ACP House, so we also look at issues in the Caribbean and the Pacific. This is not just our mandate, but we also believe that the situation is not very different from Africa with regards to what's happening in the Caribbean and the Pacific. Obviously, there are specificities, but for the countries of the global south, so to speak, there are often very similar problems, and they should be able to benefit from experience in each other's countries. Now, these are issues we have been looking at for a long time in the ACP. The initial programs were in place for quite a while. 2001, COLE ACP, and the threat of food security to our development and our partnership was taken seriously, and we decided together to put in place accompanying measures for the export of our products. Initially, it was mainly exports between our countries and the European Union. Clearly, today, the issue of food security is also a local issue. We, as ACP countries, are not only interested in our exports to the European Union, but we also want to develop value chains and trade regionally. When you look at recent progress with regards to the continental free trade area in Africa, we will have basic challenges in order to put in place this CFTA, and one of the major problems will be standards and food security. I think food safety and food security are often confused, but both go hand in hand. We need to eat healthily, otherwise we'll end up in hospital, and we want to avoid that. So these issues are of great importance to us. In-depth studies have been carried out, and we would like to thank the Global Food Safety Partnership for the coordination work they've done. We work a great deal with the European Union, but we're happy to see that cooperation with other countries, with America, and others is growing as well. In order to meet the Sustainable Development Goals, well, we're one of those. Objective Goal 17 brings us to work together on issues such as this, that no borders. People know what is happening with the wild boar here in Belgium. That is seriously affecting the pig livestock, and this goes beyond food health safety. Often you need months, years to rebuild consumer confidence. So I think this is a debate that affects the policies that we need to put in place and the responses that we need to provide. Last year, we adopted a new agricultural values chain policy, and we will be very interested to see the new ideas, the developments that we can glean, that we can use. And let me just say it again, what is important for us here is we want to see what is happening to identify best practices and then scale up with the help of our various partners. Once again, we're happy to have you here today, and we will certainly be listening very closely to all you have to say. I would like to share with you the experiences that you've had, and thank you. I'll stop here. I'm a little shorter than usual, but we'll be really happy to listen to you, and we hope you have a good time here at the ACP House. Thank you very much.